one, guys. I think I might do this as a YouTube weekly episode or series. Every Wednesday from 7 o'clock, guys, we're going to do this on YouTube because a lot of people have been wondering when my podcast show would make a comeback. Now, after a long hiatus, I've been scratching and I've been seeing people with their podcast, and I've been scratching my head going, maybe I should go back to this. Now, for people who do not know, this platform, YouTube, is where it all started for me. This is where the first episode of the Josh Ryan Show began. And then there was episode 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we decided to go to Facebook. But with Facebook, you can't even have the comments show up. You can't even have people's questions show up. And then I tried TikTok. And it didn't quite go well. And then I started doing like joint podcasts at one stage. I've done bro chats. I've done broadcasts. I've done ones with my friend Luke. Shout out to Movie Guy Reviews on TikTok. And so forth. So tonight, guys, we are doing this on YouTube. If you are following me on YouTube, please follow me now on YouTube. YouTube.com/JoshieRyan1991. Search it up, easy to find, and you'll be able to be up to date with the podcast. So much to talk about, guys. We're doing Q&As. We're talking wrestling. We're talking movies, upcoming movies that are coming. We're talking Netflix series that are coming. Talking about the House of Dragon that has been out this past week. And we also want to hear from you. We also want to give a shout out to a very special girl who's watching me live right now, Julia Delaney. Massive shout out to her. I'm doing a massive collab battle with her this coming Sunday, August 28th, from 9 o'clock Western Australian Standard Time, 2 o'clock UK Island Time. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you check that out, guys. Spread your love, share the positivity. It's going to be amazing. So much to talk about tonight, guys. We're going to kick it off on here tonight with AFL, which is Aussie Rules Football. Now, next week, we have the qualifying rounds that will go into the AFL Grand Final. If you like Aussie Rules Football, this is for you. All right. So to kick it off, we got Brisbane Lions taking on Richmond, Melbourne taking on Sydney Swans, Geelong Cats taking on Collingwood, and the Fremantle taking on Western Bulldogs. Now, who's going to make it and who's not going to make it? That is the question. Also, earlier when I was on Facebook, we were talking about Alistair Clarkson being the new North Melbourne Kangaroos coach for AFL 2023 season. So that's good news for all you North Melbourne fans out there. Also, we're talking wrestling tonight too, guys. So if you're into wrestling or video games or such, I'll be keeping you in the loop with video games that are coming out, as well as updated TV shows and movies, as well as answering some of your questions live on my YouTube channel, Joshie Ryan 1991. So go check that out. All right. So WWE this past week, we have seen multiple returns in the company. Now, ever since Vince McMahon has stepped down from the company, Triple H has been offered head of creativity, as well as Shawn Michaels, the vice talent relations. We have seen returns of Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux. We've seen Johnny Gargano. We've seen Hit Row. So many returns. But also, this past week, I was a bit skeptical about this because I've been keeping up to date through social medias that Edge might be retiring again after SummerSlam next year. So, give or take. But there's also been speculation in the world of AEW as well, All Elite Wrestling, of CM Punk and Hammer Adam Page having backstage heat. What does this mean for the company? As this week, we see CM Punk taking on Jon Moxley for the AEW World title and the AEW Interim World Championship. So that's going to be a match I'm looking forward to seeing. As well as video games as well. There's been speculations that AEW wants to release the AEW Fight Forever console video game the same month of March 2023 with WWE 2K23. Now, what does this exactly mean? Now, for me personally, I don't kind of like how they've added these mini games into it. It just makes it stupid. Now, I know for a fact you got your Elite General Manager for mobile, as well as your Casino Battle Royale, the Double or Nothing Casino games, which I kind of enjoyed. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if you're joining me on YouTube now, please make sure you follow my YouTube channel. Joshy Wine 1991 is the place to be. So let's break it down with video games that are coming out for my good old friends at EB Games or GameStop if you're overseas. So we're going to kick it off with pre-orders for the Xbox Series X and S, and then Xbox One pre-orders. So here are the new games that are coming for these consoles. Friday the 20th of October, you will have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. They are going to release a Day 1 Steelbook edition. So if you're a massive fan of the Call of Duty series, check that out. The 9th of September is the Michael Jordan edition of the NBA 2K23 video game. As well as 10th of February, if you're a massive fan of the Harry Potter series, Hogwarts Legacy is coming. That is going to be amazing. Friday the 30th of September, on September the 30th is FIFA 23. The 26th of August is Soul Hackers 2. This is some Japanese anime video game. The 8th of November, we will have Skull and Bones, a special edition coming. Callisto Protocol on the 2nd of December, 21st of October, Gotham Knights, and so much more. So I think that's also kind of the similar one for Xbox One, if I'm correct. So we're just showing Xbox One, so kind of very similar. Now, for all you PlayStation, Nintendo Switch loving fans out there, we're going to check out the new Switch games that are coming out released. 18th of November, you will have Pokemon Violet and Scarlet coming. Now, I remember back in the day where you had the Nintendo Game Boy system and you had the Fire and the Ruby. That was amazing. So, if you're into Pokemon, definitely get a Switch. The 9th of September, Splatoon 3 is coming. They're also releasing on the 26th of August, which is coming up this coming Friday. They're releasing a Splatoon 3 Special Edition console, Nintendo Switch OLED model, which looks amazing. So many good games coming. The 30th of August, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, NBA. The 20th of October, you got Mario and Rabbids coming. This Friday, the 26th, you got Pac-Man coming on the Switch as well. The 20th of October, we'll see Bayonetta 3. So there's so many good games coming. I just can't keep up. There's so many good games. Now for the PlayStation people, here are your updates. So we've got 4s and 5s. So I think we'll start off with the PlayStation 5s and then work our way to PS4. So let's check this out. So 9th of November, we'll see God of War Ragnarok, the Day 1 edition coming. So if you're a massive fan of the God of War, this might be a good game to check out. Also, Friday, 7th of September, next Friday, which will be my 31st birthday. I'm doing a live TikTok stream that day too, guys, so check that out too. The Boss King J Raptor, give me a follow. The Last of Us Part 1's coming for PS5. You also got your Hogwarts Legacy and so much more. Your Gotham Knights. Stray, and so much more. It is insane. And you even got Destroy All Humans coming out on the 30th, which is this coming week as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. So now let's check out the upcoming movies for this year that are being released. So there's a few good movies that are out this year, guys. If you haven't seen it, there's even some on Netflix. But before we get on to that, I want to talk about TV shows. Now, this past week, they've just released the first season of Game of Thrones House of the Dragon that came out this past week. Now, it's about Daenerys, who is the mother of dragons. And I remember watching this series and I fell in love with it. Like, really, there was like a lot of suspense, a lot of drama, and such. So I really enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen The House of the Dragon, go check it out. It's on Foxtel, it's on Binge, it's on HBO. It's a really good series. Kind of like The Vampire Diaries. I used to watch The Vampire Diaries, but for some reason I need to start getting back into that as well. And also, September 9th, guys, Season 5 comes out of Cobra Kai. I am amped. I'm excited. I am looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in Season 5 on the 9th of September. Check that out on Netflix, guys. All right. Here are the movies that are now showing for this year. So we've got Jerry and Marge Go Large, Day Shift, 13 Lives, Prey, Carter, The Reef, The Grey Man, Spiderhead, No Exit, which I think is kind of like a horror film, Luck, Interceptor, Shattered, The Privilege, Top Gun Maverick. Oh, if you haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, you've got to see it. I've seen it, and it is the highest paid movie that has hit the box offices. The Man from Toronto's Purple Hearts, Project Gemini, All the Old Knives, and so much more that are out as well. So you got your 2022 dramas. If you like your dramas, there's a few others. You got new 2022 movies as well. Lightyear on Disney Plus. That's like Toy Story. Massive fan of Toy Story. Wedding Season, One Place. You got your fantasy movies. Got so much. Like, literally got so many of them coming. So there's so much movies coming. So the movies that are already out now is DC League of Super Pets, The Grey Man, Thor, Love and Thunder, The Sea Beast, Minions, The Rise of Gru, Hot Seat, The Princess, and also The Man from Toronto. So many good movies. So I'm going to add a little segment into this, guys. So here are the top 10 movies for 2022. Here we go. And here are the top 10 movies, sources from across the web. Scream, Jackass Forever, The Batman, Top Gun Maverick, The Northman, The Lost City, Turning Red, Avatar 2, Kimi, Nope, Powell Mothers, Bullet Train. If you haven't seen Bullet Train, go check it out in cinemas. Roma, The Irishman, Knives Out 2, Deepwater, and Fresh. So that is going to be an amazing, amazing movie. All right, guys, we are going to do Q&As tonight as well, guys. If any questions, feel free to drop me a question, and I'm happy to answer. So here it is, Q&A. So we'll be back after the break. All right, welcome back to the Josh Ryan Show. Glad you can join us, guys. Before we finish off the show for this evening, we are going to be back on again next Wednesday from 7 o'clock Australian Standard Time till 8 o'clock. So we're going to have Q&As. We're going to sit down and talk, and we also might even try and answer some of your questions. So if any questions tonight, guys, feel free to drop it down because it is now time for Q&A. Which is now questions and answers.
I think I'm having that moment, the one I'll remember forever.
Yeah, it does look kind of momenty. Definitely momenty.
Yeah.
So make sure you give me a follow too, guys, and follow me on YouTube at Joshua991. So it's now time for questions and answers. All right, in this segment of questions and answers, I answer live questions from viewers, from people who are following me, and so forth. So if you have a question, all you got to do is put it in the comments, which is on this side of your screen. Drop me a comment down. It could be about TikTok, it could be about Facebook, it could be about the show, your favorite segment of the show tonight, what you liked. So comments are now open. It is now time to drop in your questions. So we might even do simulcast while we're doing the show tonight. So I think we'll simulcast onto TikTok as well, guys. So just bear with me and see if we got any questions. So we're going to simulcast this right now, guys. So if you are joining me, we are also simulcasting on TikTok right now. So what I've done is I've got you through StreamYard, which is linked to my YouTube channel, Joshua Ryan 191, as well as I've got my other device, which is next to me, my iPhone 11, streaming this live via TikTok. So if anyone's got any questions, whether it's TikTok or my YouTube channel, fire away. Shout out to everyone on TikTok who has also joined me tonight. Give me a follow, double tap the screen for likes. I'm thinking of doing simulcasts from now on, guys. Every Wednesday, 7 o'clock Australian Standard Time. So what I'm thinking of doing is bind them both together. So we'll have one device doing StreamYard and the other device doing TikTok. So double tap for likes too, guys, and share the live on TikTok. All right, 2 people watching. If you have any questions, guys, drop them down, and I'll be happy to answer them live on the show. All right, we've got some questions coming through TikTok. All right, some TikToker, I think it might be a troll, I'm not too sure. But it says Taylor. Do you prefer baths or showers? I'm more of a shower guy, to be honest. I prefer showers. So thank you for that question. That just like came out of the blue. So if any questions coming on my YouTube channel or TikTok, fire them away, guys. I'll be happy to read them. Thoughts on Ted Bundy? Thoughts on Ted Bundy? I thought he was a very horrible person. I think Ted Bundy died, to be honest. And watch your YouTube. My YouTube is Joshy Wine 1991. What do you do on it? Just podcasts, game streams I did, and a few of my music songs and freestyles. I'm actually live on there right now. I'm simulcasting this. So if you have any other questions, feel free to find away, guys. And make sure they're sensible ones. And also this Sunday, live on TikTok as well, guys, I'm doing a battle from 9 o'clock Australian Western Standard Time against Julia Delaney 94. So go check that out, guys. You do not want to miss this. I've got 3 people watching on the YouTube one right here, right now. And we've probably got some people watching on TikTok as well. So it's question and answers time now, guys, before we finish off the podcast, which I'm going to do simultaneously every Wednesday from 7 o'clock Australian Western Standard Time. So if anyone has any more questions, fire them away. And if anyone's joining me, thank you so much. Double tap the screen for likes as well, guys, and share the live on TikTok as well. So we've got 2 people watching on YouTube, but they're not seem to be commenting or saying anything. But that's all right. These things happen. So we'll share the TikTok as well so we get more people. Seems like the group's a bit dead tonight. Jake won what sort of battle? It's a TikTok battle. Jake won. So if you are following me on TikTok, it's the boss King J Raptor. So just follow that, and it's 9 o'clock Australian Standard Time. We have a TikToker named Julia Delaney 94. So it's like a 3 rounds of friendly battle. So with the TikTok battles, it's what it is people send you likes, they send you gifts, and you get points. So last week's battle, I battled a girl named Chelsea who was from Scotland, and we went for like 2 rounds. I commenting. Yeah, I know, I can see it. It's coming through because it's on YouTube. And hello to everyone on TikTok too, guys. In case you're wondering, I'm actually live right now doing my show. So just flip this camera. So this is me on my computer right now, StreamYard, which is off my YouTube channel, and I'm doing the Josh Ryan Show right now, which is going to be simulcast every Wednesday from 7 o'clock. So if you are definitely following me on YouTube, give me a follow as well at Joshy Ryan 1991. That is Joshy Ryan 1991. You can keep up to date with the podcast every Wednesday, and we'll answer some of your questions, talk about games, movies, TV shows, so forth. Hello, Naomi. How are you? Just got something coming through on YouTube. From Jake1, he says, "Too easy, brother, will do now." I appreciate the love, brother. Thank you so much. If you have any more questions, feel free. Could be on TikTok, could be YouTube. Because I noticed, what was it, when I was doing it on Facebook, we had difficulties, we had glitches and errors. So I'm glad we're doing this through YouTube because people could comment and they could add their comments down. But the one thing I don't get with StreamYard is that won't link TikTok into this. So the people who are watching me on TikTok, if you want to be a part of that show, go give me a follow right now. I'm live on YouTube. Joshy Ryan 1991 all together. Click on there, give me a follow, and you can comment and be a part of the show. How are you? I'm bloody great. I'm really good. So the show's probably about maybe 7 to 8 or maybe 9. So if you have any more questions, fire away on YouTube as well, guys. So I've just dropped down into the comment section on my TikTok live for people who want to jump on and watch. So I'm just checking to see if we've got any more comments or questions. But right now, I don't think we've got any. But other than that, make sure you check out my live TikTok battle this coming Sunday, August 28th at 9 p.m. 2 o'clock United Kingdom Ireland time. It's going to be amazing. And I don't think we've got any more people coming on YouTube, so I might wrap that up. But yeah, join me next Wednesday as well, guys. And join me as well on Sunday, live here on TikTok as well, as I do a 3-round battle with Julia Delaney 94. It's going to be off the charts. And make sure you join me live on YouTube as well as TikTok. Simulcast this for the Josh Ryan Show, 7 o'clock every Wednesday from 7 to 8. I am the one and only himself, Josh Ryan, aka Boss J, Boss King, J Ratchet for TikTok. See you next Wednesday. Bye for now.